Just because Halloween's over doesn't mean the candy is. Still going. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you like talking about saving money, budgeting, frugal living, and minimalism, you're in the right place, my friend. Today we're talking about how to budget and save money with confidence that'll get you the results that you want. But speaking of Halloween, sometimes I get inspiration in different places. And my son was a ninja for Halloween. And he said to me, "Are you a ninja?" And I thought, yeah, budget ninja. And I thought, am I a budget ninja? What would it take to be a budget ninja? So I Googled, what does it take to be a true ninja? As we all know, ninjas have got skills. They got the skills that pay the bills. And that's what you want. That's what I want. That's what we all want. A ninja is emotionally intelligent. As you guys know, I've recently been watching reruns of that show called Till Death Do Us Part. And I also think what comes along with being emotionally intelligent is also emotionally mature. And some of these grown adults are kind of like stomping their feet like a little kid. I don't want a budget. I don't want to spend less than I make. I don't even know what I make. I don't even know what I spend. If you can become emotionally mature, intelligent, it's going to get you a lot closer to ninja status. Ninjas are self-aware. They're self-aware. And a person that's a budget ninja needs to be self-aware to realize what needs to get done to get on track. A ninja is prepared. Oh yes, very prepared. Once you become a skilled budgeter, you are going to be prepared for most things coming your way. A ninja's got confidence. And we want to have confidence in our budget and in ourselves that we're making good decisions for ourselves, for our family, for our financial future. Hey buns. Ninjas also act without fear because they know they're confident, they're prepared, they're self-aware, they're emotionally intelligent. They are in a good position to fight. And that is what we are going to become today as budget ninjas. Let's get into it. If you want to budget and save money with confidence, you've got to adopt the 3 C's. This is not to be confused with the 3 C's that I tell you to avoid and refuse. I'll put that video up here and down in the description for you to check out. Those 3 things you want to avoid. To cut to the chase, that is comparing, controlling, and complaining. Those 3 C's, take them out to the trash, get rid of those. But the 3 C's you want to adopt are the following: commitment, confidence, and consistency. Let's talk about all 3. When you commit to a budget, commitment is key. If you're not used to doing it, it's going to feel really, really challenging at first until you realize it's permission to spend. I don't do everything the Dave Ramsey way, but I have learned a ton from Dave Ramsey. And one of the biggest things that I have learned is by creating a unique monthly budget, it gives me permission to spend and it lets me know where every single dollar is going every month, so it's no mystery. A lot of people get to the end of the month, all the money is gone, and they have no idea how much they brought in or how much they actually spent. If you watch that show Till Death Do Us Part, your mind will either be blown or you'll be like, yeah, that's pretty common. Like if they did episodes of that now, I would love to do some videos of me reacting to those videos. Oh my goodness. It's a great show. I think it's a great show. I love watching it. I watch it on Amazon Prime, but they also have it on YouTube for free, so you could watch it anytime. If we started episodes of that today, I guarantee some of the same problems would be coming up over and over again, just with different families. This is a problem, you guys. People are not budgeting. That's why you're watching this video. Either you want to reinforce the idea that what you're doing is right, you're budgeting, or if you've never budgeted before, you really want to know how so you can get your finances under control. So part of that right now is committing. Do you want to commit to a budget? Do you want to commit to providing a financial future for yourself that you're confident in? Speaking of confidence, let's move on to number 2. Once you start committing to a budget, you're going to grow more and more confident. When I started my budget, was I confident? No, I was not. When I started, I fumbled through it just like you're going to fumble through it, and maybe how some of you are still fumbling through it. It takes months, sometimes years to get this right, but it's worth it. It is so worth it. If I had not stumbled upon Dave Ramsey and started a unique monthly budget, I don't know if I would have any money, to be honest. It was a great starting point, and I'm gonna highly encourage you to start today with your budget if you haven't already started. Or if you're already on it, let's talk more about that, okay? The more you do it, the more confident you're gonna become. Buns is sitting in my lap. That's why my hands are going here. He just, see his little whiskers? Hi, baby. This brings us to the third C, which is consistency. At first, you might stumble. Your budget may not look the way you were imagining it was gonna look, and it is going to be frustrating. However, if you stay consistent and you keep doing it every single month, I promise it will get easier. It will become routine with consistency, and it will work. Let's recap for a second. If you want to be a budget ninja, you have to be committed, confident, consistent. In order to build on those 3 concepts, okay? Once you're committed, once you've made the decision, that's it. You're doing this, okay? To be confident, you're going to have to be consistent. So they're gonna all be entangled together. But let's talk about the consistency. So every single month, toward the end of the month, you're gonna start preparing for the next month's budget. You might eventually get so good that you get to be a couple months ahead, but don't worry about that. So always, the last week or even the last 2 weeks of every month, start looking toward the next month and start planning out where every single dollar is going. You can do this on pen and paper. You can use every dollar like I do. That's a Dave Ramsey tool. But if you are not technologically interested, do you know what I'm saying? Some of you hate being on your technology all the time. Do it on a pen and paper. Keep it simple. And remember, in the end with this, some people think budgeting is complicated. But I want to remind you that everything you need to know mathematically, technically, to get this done, my son has learned at this point in 2nd grade. Addition and subtraction. And please don't think that I'm saying that in a condescending manner. Please, that is not how I'm saying that. I think people get in their heads about how complicated budgets are. It is not complicated. It is addition and subtraction. That's it. Don't overthink it. Your budget ninja brain is going to be gaining confidence with each budget you make every single month until it's so routine and it so clicks in your head as making sense, and you start seeing when you're taking what you make after taxes. Not, I make $50,000 a year. No, you don't. Make sure it's what you're taking home, okay? And subtract your expenses. If you get to the bottom of that and you still are not covering your bills, you got to go back in there, perform some surgery, some ninja surgery, and make the numbers work. Get those numbers lower so that everything is below your budget so that you have some money to save. I talk about this on my channel all the time. If you've been here for a while, you know. So please go through my budgeting videos, go through my frugal living videos so that you can see ways to save. Check out my playlist because my content is jam-packed with all of this information if this is what you're working on these days. And I'm happy to help you with this. Budget like a ninja. You gotta fight for this. If you are in debt and your numbers are not making sense every month, like you are not making enough to support yourself, you've gotta figure this out. There's no better time than right now together, us doing this right now. Figure out your budget. Plan your budget so that it is so second nature, you almost don't even have to think about it. Truthfully, by this point, I do it so automatically and so consistently, there's no way I'm missing stuff because I am so used to it. At the beginning, you're gonna miss stuff. You're gonna overestimate. You're gonna underestimate. It's gonna be a little bit of a hot mess at the beginning, but if you continue to stay committed, be confident it's gonna work, and create consistency in your habits, it will work. And you will be moving in a whole new direction, my friend. Budget like a ninja. Get your skills down. Practice until you get it right. You're gonna get it wrong at the beginning a little bit, and that's okay. It's okay. We're gonna fumble through this. But the more consistent we get, how many more times can I say consistent in this video? Consistency is key. You've heard that before. I'll say it again. Consistency is key. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give in. Don't make excuses. Get the results you're after. Hi, buns. So go get your pen and paper. Go get it. I'll wait. Go ahead. Got it? Let's keep going. The way I budget, I do 4 categories. Not 15, not 25, not 72, 4. 4 simple categories. The first one you want is savings. A pay yourself first budget, which I have a video on that also. I'll leave up here and in the description, is key. Sometimes when I'm teaching budgeting, I don't like to say savings first because you haven't even explored what you make, what your expenses are, but I want to put it first because in the end, it's gonna be first, okay? So make sure you have a savings category. I'm gonna keep going for now. Next is household. Household has your mortgage or rent, homeowner's insurance, if that's not included in your mortgage already, all your utilities, everything that makes your house run, transportation. I know a lot of people do that separately. I do not. I do, what do I need to get to work? Gas money, groceries, all the things necessary to get to your job and make your household run. That is not any of the extras. No icing on the cake in this category. Simply what it takes to make your house run every single month, okay? Nothing extra. My cell phone is in there. Car insurance is in there. All the things that are necessary. The needs, no wants, just the needs. The third category, giving. I've said it before and I'll say it every time I bring it up. If you can establish giving into your budget from the start, even if it's small, a giving, generous heart leads to a giving, generous life, and it also helps others in your community, and it helps you in ways you might not realize until later. Always factor in giving a little bit. even if it's just a little bit. Give some of your money away. I used to hold on to all my money so tightly, and I always say this in my videos. You're probably having deja vu as you watch this. Don't hold it so tight. You want to save, but when you have this map of how to plan out your money, you're gonna be able to have a little room to loosen the grip, and you don't want to hold it so tight that you become fearful of spending money. That's how I was getting to be a little bit. People like, oh, will you make a donation? I was like, a donation? I barely have enough money to make it myself. How am I going to give to other people? Don't adopt that attitude. It's easy to do, but don't do it. Have giving in your life. Make it a priority. It's one of my 4 categories. Out of 4, one of them is giving. And I include, just so you know, for me, if you belong to a church, I would include tithing. If you donate to certain charities, if you give money to anyone for any reason, and I also include gifting in there. It's any money that I give to other people that I spend on other people. I bet a lot of people don't do it this way, but this is how I do it, and that's how it works for me. The final category is lifestyle. I feel like my handwriting was poor at best right there. Lifestyle is the icing. Lifestyle is the things you choose to have in your life that you can afford because you budget. So if your child has piano lessons, if you have a gym membership, if you get massages, if you go randomly shopping for a home decor that you don't need, you just want, if you go out to eat, eating out at restaurants is not included in my household budget. It's not necessary. I only consider the groceries necessary, and that's why I keep it with household. So you've got your savings, you've got your household, you've got giving, and you've got lifestyle. If it hits the fan, this can completely be wiped out. You don't need it. This is all your choices for fun in the world, and when push comes to shove, you don't need this category. So just keep that in mind. If push comes to shove, you lose a job, there's an emergency, this goes first. If you've ever seen my survival budget video, you know this. This one can go. This one is the hub of everything. This is what makes your world go round, and you want to always protect the household budget because, again, when you are in dire straits, you need to keep the house running. So that always stays the needs, never the wants. It makes it so simple, you guys. I know you're not probably used to seeing it like this, but doesn't this seem so easy? Doesn't this seem so simplified and understandable and workable? Budget like a ninja. And check out my new Friends mask. It's got all the best phrases from Friends, and it's got coffee on the other side. Could a mask be more perfect for me? Okay, if you like this video and talking about budgeting, obviously check out my whole channel, but I'm gonna leave 2 videos in the description below. One is creating your first budget that actually works, and then the other is that one that I suggested, creating your survival budget. Check out both of those for more budgeting tips and more budgeting information. I hope they're super helpful for you. Now is your turn. Are you on your way to becoming a budget ninja? If so, tell me the skills that make you qualified as a budget ninja, and kind of what are the things that you do that stand out that could help other people watching this video, and then they go in the comments and they read what is helping you the most to become successful and a budget ninja. And if you're not a budget ninja yet, what is the thing that's holding you back, or what are the things that are confusing you, preventing you? What is the thing that keeps you from budgeting, or that messes your budget up that you're really struggling with that maybe we can help with? All right, ninjas, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you're notified each time I upload, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys. You done yet, honey?